Before we begin, subscribe to Silent Witness Stories, where we uncover real crime cases, stories so disturbing even time couldn't erase them. A normal night that turned into a nightmare. On the night of June 6, 1992, in Springfield, Missouri, everything felt normal. Two teenage girls, Suzy Streeter, age 19, and Stacy McCall, age 18, had just graduated from high school. Like many teenagers, they spent the night celebrating, attending graduation parties, laughing with friends, and enjoying what was supposed to be one of the happiest moments of their lives. Originally, they planned to stay overnight at a friend's house, but by the time the parties ended, the house was too crowded. So around 2 a.m., they made a simple decision, one that would change history. They went to Suzy's home, where her mother, Cheryl Levitt, a 47-year-old hairstylist, was waiting. Nothing about that decision seemed dangerous. The house where time froze. The next morning, friends arrived at the house to pick Suzy and Stacy up for a trip to a nearby water park. But something felt wrong. The front door was unlocked. The television was still on. The house looked peaceful, almost untouched. Inside, they found all three women's purses, their IDs, money, and cigarettes. Their cars still parked outside. Even the family dog was calm, not injured, not barking. But the three women were nowhere to be found. A critical mistake. At first, friends thought maybe the women had gone out early, so they waited. While waiting, they unknowingly made a tragic mistake. They cleaned the house, washing dishes, wiping surfaces, and removing trash. In doing so, they erased potential fingerprints, DNA, and evidence that investigators would later desperately need. When police finally arrived, one of the most important pieces of evidence was already gone. A voicemail message had been recorded on the answering machine overnight, but before anyone could listen to it, it was accidentally deleted. To this day, no one knows what that message said. No forced entry, no struggle, no clues. Police searched the home thoroughly. There were no signs of forced entry, no broken locks, no blood, no signs of a struggle. It was as if the women had simply stood up and vanished. This baffled investigators. If it was an intruder, how did they enter without breaking in? If it was someone the women trusted, why did none of them leave behind anything, not even shoes? The case goes cold. This case quickly gained national attention. Hundreds of tips poured in. Psychics came forward. Suspects were questioned. One of the most disturbing theories suggested that the women were abducted and later buried beneath a parking garage built years later. Authorities even excavated part of the site. They found nothing. Other theories claimed a predator was watching the house. Someone the women trusted lured them out. Organized crime was involved. But every theory ended the same way. No arrests, no bodies, no answers. Why this case is still so terrifying. Most crime stories leave something behind, a witness, a scream, a mistake. This one left nothing. 3 women disappeared from a quiet neighborhood in the middle of the night without waking anyone, without leaving a trace. It challenges everything we believe about safety. Because if this could happen to them, it could happen to anyone. The case today. More than 30 years later, the Springfield 3 are still missing. Their families are still waiting. Their house is gone, and the mystery remains frozen in time. Some crimes shout for attention. Others whisper.
and this one refuses to speak at all. If stories like this unsettle you and keep you questioning reality, subscribe to Silent Witness Stories, where every case leaves behind a silence and a witness.